Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm waiting for the live to begin. I'm new to this. Definitely not true to this, but good morning, Facebook world. Good morning, YouTube followers. My name is Michelle. Well, correction. I am Michelle Davis, and this is my channel. Uh, I decided to take you all on my personal journey, and I've started many of these, and I've done really well. But one thing I lacked in uh, personally for myself is consistency. I lack consistency in providing and taking care of myself in a manner that I know I should. I easily get distracted, beautiful distractions, helping others and doing things that I need to do for the folks in the city of New Orleans, and I would not trade it for anything in the world. However, it is time for me to be consistent with me because, in order to really pour into others the way I should, I need to pour into me the way that I need to be, the way God instructed me to be. So, I came up with 21 Days with Love, which is inspired by Deion Sanders' 21 Days with Prime, you know. Um, and throughout this journey, this 21-day journey, we're going to, um, if you all follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and you're in my phone, I've sent out some communication previously to this regarding the 21 days, but I will also attach the guide that we're going to use for 21 days that begins tomorrow, March 6th. I'm going to attach the guide to that to assist you with transformation. This entire guide is focused on transformation, healing, and growth. The whole person, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Now, so let's start with the schedule. Everyone should create a growth schedule. According to my guide that I'm going to attach to the bio and attach to my social media platforms. Check-ins are going to be on Sunday. I believe it's going to be on Zoom. I haven't decided just yet, but it's going to be 1 hour. And the reason it's an hour is so folks can chime in and give their input of how their week went, and what they're experiencing throughout the journey. If they need encouragement, because we all need encouragement with the seventh day, right? And to move forward for to continue the process of healing for themselves. At the end, there will be a virtual celebration that will be on Zoom. I'll send out for those that are participating throughout. You hit me up. I'll make sure that you get the Zoom link. The Zoom is not going to be private, so I suggest that everyone uses their nicknames when they sign on. And if you choose not to be on camera, that's absolutely fine with me because I do believe in privacy for folks that are not willing to be on camera and to share, so people see them to match a story to a face. That's not for everyone, so I will make sure that it is okay to be a part of the process and not be visible. So we're going to go down to the growth schedule. The first thing is spiritual, right? Select a minimum of one scripture, inspirational passage. And I'm reading y'all because I wrote this out, but it's early in the morning and my mind is really on work. So I'm going to read my guide just so I can stay on track. So every day is important that you connect spiritually, right? I do it all throughout the day because I need it all throughout the day sometimes to keep me from being agitated with some things with people that people do that is not necessary, or just life, right? We all been there. So select one scripture, and there's a minimum of one scripture, inspirational passage, quote, song, whatever that you feel that motivates you, inspire you, that will get you your day started, and it's a minimum of one. You can read whatever you want to read, but I suggest that you read one, at least one a day. Now, me, I am going to read the Laws of Manifesting Your Vision by R.C. Blake Jr. Now, I read this book years ago, and it really, really helped me pull myself out of a slump. But let me tell you something. I really am I'm ready to approach it from a different point, a different mindset. And I want you to just remember this: God will give you everything you need to succeed, and the devil will give you everything you need not to succeed. He is always busy, always on his job, right? And we can't be mad at him because he's doing this thing. We already know what his purpose is for. So it's up to us to really make sure that we're doing what we need to do for ourselves and calling on him and just being a good steward of the life that God has given us. So, physical. Woo, child. Let me tell you something. I used to be sexy slim, right? And I'll never want to be that small again. However, I do want to live a healthy life, and a life that will give me joy and pleasure, physically also. So, but I don't like to work out a lot or having to go to the gym. I love working out, but mostly to music. So so I designed this to cater to folks and what they love. So number one, select a routine that caters to your personal physical health goal that you want to achieve. Now remember, consistency is key. So choose a workout routine that will contribute to your personal goal. My workout routine was designed by Radikal Fitness, and I'll put his at in the chat, in the post, so you all can go and check him out. His name is Rob Jason. Great man, great father, great man of God. Let me tell you something. And my baby's purring. Number two, plan your workouts weekly according to your work and daily life schedule. Commitment is key to our success. So commitment is also key to our success. So create a schedule that would allow you to grow daily with as little stress as possible. Which means if you're not a gym person, don't add the gym to it. The key is to do something that you can do at any time and that you won't be prevented from doing because something's happened, right? I work from home. Michaela has my car. I can get around the city anyway, anytime I need to, but I like to do things in the morning. I like to take my break during the day, and I like to, from work, and dance. I love to dance. I love music. It is important to me. It makes me laugh. It brings me joy. It takes me out of a funk. It makes me think. I'm very creative when I'm listening to music. I love to vibe, right? Music is my love language. So, which leads me to our next point. Your workout routine must be done to music, right? It must be done to music. Music is a universal language. Please, I don't care if you go to the gym, you lift weights, I don't care if you box or whatever. I've lifted weights, I've boxed, I've jumped rope. I do it all to music. Okay? So, Monday through Friday, choose 3 dance songs from each decade. Yes, I love music and I have an appreciation for music throughout the times. So, Mondays, you're going to choose 3 songs, a minimum of 3 songs. You can go long if you want, just do it vibe all day. But a minimum of 3 songs from the 60s, whatever that may be, the 70s, Tuesdays the 70s, Wednesdays the 80s, Thursdays the 90s, and Friday is the 2000s, right? Saturday and Sunday, I would suggest that you do a combo of all the decades. This is to really it has another purpose, right? It helps us appreciate, it helps me I'm sharing with you the the joy of appreciating music. The joy of appreciating music. Sometimes we get caught up in the now that we forget about the things of past that helps us really. That's part of our fiber, right? Um, Let me tell you something. It's gonna be on. I'm gonna share my music list with y'all too. You know. So the first week, because we're just getting into this, we're trying to get hyped and get bugged. Select songs that get you hyped throughout the decade. There's a song in every decade that bucks everybody up, okay? Um, Week 2, select songs that make you groove and give you good vibes. Because you're going to need it, right? After the buck up, you're going to need to be consistent, continue through. And that third week is a week of celebration. So what I want you to do is go through songs that make you feel good and you're celebrating, right? Because your third week, you're down in the home stretch of transformation, healing, and growth. Now the mental. Everyone needs to take care of your emotional and mental state. It is essential to your daily life, right? We all have struggles that we face. We all have something that will, the turn of the wind will make us feel just totally different, change the vibe, right? Right. And it may not last long. It may just be a moment. It may be a minute of agitation. Sometimes we get certain things happen, get us out our, make us act a little, you know. But anyway, we have to bounce back. So one, start your day with one positive word that describes how you feel or how you want to feel that day, right? Everybody don't wake up feeling like great. And even if you do feel great, we still have 24 hours in a day. Things can change. But if you wake up with a word in your spirit and you write that word somewhere around your house, because that's how you want to feel and that's what you expect. Even the word is expectation. Then you're expecting whatever's going to happen good. And great, lovely, amazing, all of that. Share. Do that for yourself. 2, execute 3 goals that has been sitting on your vision board, tablet, etc. for more than a year. All right. Acceptance. Doubt will creep in, but trust your gift and move forward in your purpose. Listen, this thing here, this podcast, this YouTube, this live, things like this has been on my vision board forever. It's part of a larger picture, a larger goal that I have for myself, but I have been putting it off for so many reasons. I've been doing small little things, but I have been putting it off, being consistent with it. So I am committing to myself. This is one thing. I am committing to myself to share the best version of myself with the world. That's what God has purposed me for, right? I love people. I've asked him, I think when I was somewhere in a teenager, to God, when people look at me, let them see you in me, right? And sometimes it's not easy to be in that space because we're human. So, but I still strive to be Christ-like in everything that I do. I don't always win, and I'm not always successful in it because I am Mitchell and Sherry's daughter through and through. So sometimes that don't always look like what would Jesus do. Sometimes I'm not even asking what would Jesus do. So I am a work in progress, but I love being a servant to folks on behalf of God. He doesn't need me. I asked. And because I asked him to use me, I have to be in a position for him to use me. So here I am. Okay? Number 3, participate in a minimum of 2 outdoor activities weekly that brings added joy to your life. For example, outings with your family, extended family, swimming, skating, bowling, double dutch, picnics, hopscotch. All these are things that I love doing anyway. That's why they're on the list. But whatever it is that you have been missing out on, that you have not been blessing yourself with, the simple things that you cannot buy, right? Because time does not stand still. It moves forward. And I just want to have more I did and I enjoyed that in memories instead of, damn, I wish I would have. Because when a person's gone, there's no I wish I would have. I mean, there's no making up for it. There's no moving forward. Well, I didn't do it yesterday, but I could do it today, tomorrow. Because tomorrow may never come for some of us, right? So to me, my belief is that we should live the best life that God's given us. We owe it to him to live the best life because he's given us this life. And it doesn't matter what we're born into and what we experience. He gives us, there's two things he said in the word that I'm going to end with before I go to healing thoughts from Lady Love. There's two things. He knew you before he formed you in the womb, which means that he knew the folks that he was bringing you into this world to, right? And then he gives us free will. He doesn't just give us free will, he gives our parents free will. So even though he brought me to this world with Sherry and Mitchell, he knew he needed those two people to create me. Michelle Davis. And they had free will to do the things that they did. I have free will to do the things that I did, right? So in this process, as you go through this process of transformation, healing, and growth, and dancing to the music and stuff, you're going to have some times that through those decades, you've experienced some good and bad things. They're going to bring you joy. They're going to bring up some pain. And in healing, there's pain in healing, right? In that process, there's pain in that. But I promise you, I can assure you, on the other side, it all works out for God's glory. And when it works out for his glory, trust me, it works out for you. It gives you that peace that is beyond understanding. That's a real thing, y'all. It's a real thing. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going to end with this. Every day I'm going to go share healing thoughts from Lady Love. And I kind of just said it anyway, but reminisce the times. Process and embrace the hurt of loved ones gone on and celebrate their lives. Remember that there's healing in forgiveness. There's healing in forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself. Forgiveness of folks. Period. Right? So that is it. Y'all get ready to do the thing with me. One of the reasons I put off this is because I am so New Orleans, and I don't like hearing myself because it's so New Orleans, but then I love hearing myself because it's so New Orleans. Stay tuned for more information. I am so excited for the journey. Simply blessed. Yes, I am. I am in my shirt. I'll take a picture and post it later. It says, "Life is tough, but so are you." We are built for this. I'm soft though. No, don't get it twisted. I'm a tough cookie, but I'm definitely a softie. So with that, the video will be uploaded on YouTube. And my live folks, if you see me looking up, it is because I'm trying to stay focused on the video for the YouTube. And YouTube, if you see me looking down, I'm trying to focus on the live. I have not figured this thing out, but however, I'm excited. And I said, Michelle, you cannot wait. You have to do this. You're committed to doing this. You said you're going to do it. You got to be a person of your word, right? There's nothing stopping me from moving forward with my purpose. To all my folks that follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Get ready. I mean, y'all used to me popping in every once in a while. You see me dancing and everything like that. It's my folks that are new to my platform. Thank you for taking the time to listen. I pray that you all have an awesome day and that you join me with this journey 21 days with love. And I'm going to end with this. So I love tea and I love teacups, right? This one says, be awesome today. Be awesome today. Love y'all. I have to get ready for work. Peace.